everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya. Now, if you have just seen my Dior reveal video, I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that, and I haven't even had anything to drink. You will notice I'm wearing the same t-shirt. Yes, I am, but that's because I'm trying to pre-film a few videos. I don't know why people always say that, because you know what, you're probably not going to remember what I wore in my previous video, yet we always say it because we know, but you won't know. I don't think you'll remember. Anyway, regardless, today's video will be a sharing of two other luxury pieces that I recently purchased. One has been sitting here on my shelf in that corner there for a little while, and I've been curious to see, because I've sort of like been sneak peeking it, and I've been curious to see if anyone would pick it up, but no one's mentioned anything yet. So there you go. Maybe it's not as gorgeous as I think it is. And the second item is one that I purchased on the same day that I purchased my Dior Revolution flat bag, previous video. So let me share those with you. First piece here I purchased from a lovely lady in one of the luxury Facebook groups, and I had been watching this item probably for a couple of months, and then finally I bit the bullet because I kept thinking about it and I kept imagining how I would actually use this piece. And then I noticed that she had reduced it, and so then I sent her a direct message via Messenger and I said, hey, this currently is my budget, I'm a bit stuck, but would you accept this offer? And she said yes. I said, sweet, let's do it. And that is a beautiful Versace piece, and this is a lovely brushed cotton. There's a mark there. No, it's a hair. It's a hair. A beautiful brushed cotton dust bag. As you can see it's got the Versace sort of pressed on there. Feels a little bit like a sticker, and Versace written across. It's got the drawstring, and the inside actually is a little bit rougher. It's more like a rough cotton, let's say, which is ironic. But anyway, inside is this gorgeous nylon or fabric clutch with the unicorn, no, it's not a unicorn, what is it? A Pegasus on it. And this has caught my eye. When I saw it first listed in the Facebook group, I thought, wow, talking point, that's really striking. And you know, I don't know what it is with me. I am fascinated by clutches. I love clutches, and I have a few now. Although I did sell one recently, but I love clutches because I love the idea of a clutch, and I love the way they look, and I love observing other women when they're out and about and they're just using a clutch. I have a friend of mine who doesn't wear and carry bags at all. She just has clutch all the time, and it just hangs from her wrist anytime she goes anywhere. That's her bag. And I think to myself, wow, I couldn't operate like that daily, but for outings, for, you know, evenings out and so on, I think clutches are super glamorous. So anyway, this is the Versace clutch. It's in a fabric, nylon fabric. It has, did I say fabric, nylon fabric? I did. That's great. Anyway, it has the silver Medusa head, and it has this black leather zipper pull. It's got a large zipper, and as you can see, the zip is black plastic, and it's sort of got a little bit of this, I don't know, like a sporty industrial look to some extent. So that's what it looks like there with the stuffing taken out. I've just kept it stuffed because it looks a bit nicer and it can sit better. And inside there is black fabric, and it's got the Versace logo all over both sides, if you can see that. And there is a pocket on the back wall, and it is the back wall because this is the front there, and it says Versace made in Italy. It's got the same plastic black zip, and the zipper pull is also leather, but it is a smaller piece. On the outside you have this very sturdy, chunky silver D-ring, and attached to that is also silver hardware wristlet, which is partial leather. So there's not a lot of leather on this particular piece. And then you have this black nylon webbing wristlet, and as you can see, it's got the Versace symbol, which is, that's a Greek symbol, isn't it? I can't remember now. Anyway, I just loved this piece because I thought it was interesting and different to anything else I have. So this is what is on the fabric up close. You've got this Pegasus. So it looks a little bit mythological, doesn't it? And you've got this beautiful blue, we've got stars, we've got purple. You've got this effect here, looks, I don't know, something like, I don't know what it says, something, I don't know, oblique. And then the back, it looks like a constellation, what do they call that? A navigation chart, like a navigation by the stars, nautical chart. Is that what the maps that they used to follow back then? So you got more of the dark blue, you got more of this Latin writing, the yellow, you've got this black and yellow effect, you know, that's signature Versace. And then you have more of this. So this is probably a constellation thing. I think that's what I think of. It's got numbers here. It's like a chart. Circle, circle must mean like circular, round or something or other. Horizon. So it's like a globe type of, the markings on a globe. Do you still see globes around anymore? I used to have one as a kid. You know, the ones that you spin and you'd see all the world. I remember buying a little one for my kids, but I don't think they make those anymore, do they? So many things that just are not used or bought anymore because everything's online now. Strange. So that is my latest acquisition and my latest addition to my overall handbag collection. Let me know what you think of that one. I think it's gorgeous. It's flat, it's very thin, it's very, very soft and pliable and malleable. So yeah, so me, when I think of this, I think of like a summer day, going out for an afternoon drink somewhere and just bringing this with you. Maybe like a white tee or a white shirt on jeans, heels of course. Blazer maybe, even for an evening, you know, maybe all black and let this pop and stand out. Yeah, that's that. And the next item is from Miu Miu, and this is my first Miu Miu. It is not a bag, although we walked into Miu Miu the other day, my daughter and I, and they've got some lovely stuff in there, I have to say. So funnily enough, I did not buy this from the Miu Miu store. I bought this item or this piece from the Maya store, and it came with the box and all the stuff inside, but it didn't have this. So I actually went out of my way to go to Miu Miu because I wanted all of the outer packaging as well. And they were very kind, they were very accommodating. They actually did give it to me without any questions. I showed my receipts, showed them the item, so there was no ambiguity there. But it's actually really beautiful quality. So it's a thick, sturdy cardboard. It's got the Miu Miu here, and that's actually fabric. So, you know, got your Miu Miu in gold here across the bottom, both sides. Really lovely. Then we've got the ribbon. And from memory, she sprayed it with their signature Miu Miu scent. You know, the blue bottle with that, that's a perfume I'd like to get. That's one I've always been intrigued by, but I never purchased it. Anyway, inside here is this box. There, like that. And opening it up is this. So I purchased this from the Sunglass Hut in Maya in the city, and I was served by a lovely salesperson, and her name is Nicole. She's a gorgeous young woman, and we just clicked. She got me, she understood me. The way she spoke to me was just like we were like mates, and when I say that, just the way she spoke with me, I could tell that she was just herself and comfortable, and I gelled with that. Like, she was making a sale, don't get me wrong, she was really trying to make a sale, but it was okay with me because I liked her. So anyway, that's that. So we have here the beautiful velour case, which is, she's a fat, thick case, and it feels like velvet, but obviously it's like a cheaper velour. You've got Miu Miu here, it's like a piece of fabric which has been stuck on and stitched, and inside is new pair of sunglasses, as you can see, with a gradient purple lens, and even the inside of the case has got Miu Miu and continues the beautiful velour velvet finish. And taking that out, it says case, here it says case made in China. So here we have, and I will write down the details of this piece and the model number and everything. This is a beautiful pair of gold, thin-rimmed sunglasses with an ombre purple lens. Oh my gosh, they do look good. And both my daughter and Nicole, the saleswoman, actually liked these on me. I was looking at some others, and when I tried these on, I was like, yeah, nah. And they said, really? They look good. And I said, really? And they said, yes. I said, okay. So there you go. Yeah, they were right. The thing is, though, I think when I first tried them on in store, the nose pads were closer together. So when the nose pads are closer together, the frame sits higher because obviously it's narrower. So I've flared them out a little bit so that the frame sits lower and it looks more balanced and in line with my eyebrows and all of that on my face. But this is a beautiful frame, very lightweight. It's that light lens. It's got this beautiful sort of ridged or rope detail across the top. The temples, these are called the temples, are very thin, slightly flared out here where it says Miu Miu, just like that. You've got the tortoiseshell temple ends, and the inside here are the two nose pads with the gold, and it says Miu Miu just inside. So if you happen to lose one of these, you can go to any optometrist or optical place and they can just replace the nose pads, but they obviously wouldn't have the Miu Miu ones. And the end of the temple tip there, just there, has a little bit of gold just to keep it in place. So these are actually beautiful. Now there is also, I forgot to show you, Miu Miu. You probably can't see it. It's just etched in there on the lens. Is it etched in? Yeah, it's just etched in just here on the lens. There it is. So, ooh, this is my latest acquisition to my sunglass collection. And yes, I will be doing a sunglass collection video very soon, but I knew that I was going to be purchasing another pair because for Christmas at the end of last year, a particular student gifted me a $50 gift voucher for Maya, and I knew that I was just waiting for something to pop up. So that's why I've not done my sunglass collection video just yet, but now that I have these, I will. So these ones were 454 Australian dollars, but this pair, I don't know why. There was another pair with the grey lens, but I wanted purple because I have a lot of darker lenses. This pair was 50% off, so it came to $225 or something like that. I used that $50 voucher, so I paid for these, yes, technically $225, but I paid out of pocket $175 or $177, something like that. So let me know what you think of my two latest pieces. I've got to say, the packaging is amazing. So it came in the box. It's got the Luxottica and Miu Miu paperwork. It's got also another Luxottica booklet. Luxottica. Try saying that really fast. Luxottica actually makes a lot of these designer sunglasses. In the end, what they are, and I know this for a fact, what they are, these are not made by Miu Miu. Miu Miu's just had them branded with their label. So Luxottica make this style and had their name added to it. And of course they would then copyright the style, because then, you know, for as much as they can, because then that way no one else would copy them. There's the cloth, Miu Miu cloth. And the best part, which a lot of my other luxury sunglasses don't have, is the beautiful separate pouch. And it's gorgeous because it's got, look at this, it's the velour inside and out. So this is beautiful. I've got to say, for a pouch, this is gorgeous. And it's drawstring. Does it come through? Yep, there we go. Drawstring, and it has Miu Miu on the end. So if you're out and about, or you're carrying a small bag, or you don't want to carry that big fat one around with you, which, let's face it, hardly anybody does. Perfect. I wish I had more of these type of pouches for my other sunglasses. So guys, they are my two latest pieces. Let me know what you think of them. I look forward to reading your comments as always. And take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!